Listen. You hear that? Just kidding. It's the sounds of New York. All right. You hear that, jackhammer taxi?
That means we're in New York. We made our move. Look at all these boxes. We haven't officially or completed our move-in process yet. We have a lot to build.
Yeah, it looks like a warehouse just threw up in our apartment.
It's also super quiet and echoey because Max is at daycare. We finally enrolled him in daycare. He's been with us for the last 2 years, so it's nice to have him away for a bit, and we're able to finally film this video of our apartment hunting process in New York, which was...
I think over 4 days. That was back in September.
Back in September, yeah.
Early September?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we took 4 days. We toured, I think, 11 apartments. Well, rewind. How many did we look at?
13. No.
No.
We wanted 15.
Total.
We wanted to look at 15.
How many did we vet?
Oh, in like
on Street Easy. Yeah, we were looking on Street Easy.
I think we made a spreadsheet of like at least 300 listings.
Yes. That's how many apartments there are in New York.
Every day we were looking.
We were adding new ones, vetting them.
Yeah.
Adding them to the spreadsheet. And then
trying to rank.
We narrowed it down to, I think, 13, and then 2 of which we just saw virtual tours online.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I think you'll see in this video about 10 or 11 tours. So
yeah.
Okay, on to the requirements.
So it had to be in Manhattan, ideally bordering Central Park or around Central Park. I think we were willing to go as far south as like Midtown area.
Yeah, didn't want to go past the Empire State Building. Yeah. Here's a map.
Yeah, so Empire State Building up to bordering Upper East Side, the north part of Upper East Side, let's say. And then 1 bed, 1 bath is what we were looking at. We're downsizing from a 2-bed, 1 bath. So preferably a larger 1 bed would be good. And then a budget of $5,000.
Yeah, we were willing to go up to $5,200, but that would have been our max. We also wanted to be next to Max's daycare, at least walking distance, like a 15-minute walk. The daycare that we chose had several locations across New York, but the ones we were looking at were on the Upper East Side, Midtown West, and then Hudson Yards. What were your non-negotiables?
Washer, dryer, in units. Definitely needed with Max, running around getting dirty a lot, so we'll be doing a lot of laundry. I would prefer recently renovated or a new build, just because I like things a little bit more modern.
Clean.
Cleaner. Yeah, clean.
He's a germaphobe.
I'm not a germaphobe. I just like things clean. And then probably for sure an elevator with Max. Yeah, having a stroller. And then amenities, having a gym, just so I can get back to working out. Haven't done that since Max was born.
I think you also wanted like a doorman situation.
Oh yeah, I think, well, just for security. Like 24-hour doorman would be good, or like a front desk.
Yeah. I was kind of the opposite from Jeff, whereas I wanted that old New York charm. I was okay with brownstones and brick inside the building. I wanted to be on the Upper East Side, very, very close to Central Park. I wanted to be walking distance to a lot of coffee shops, the grocery store, and I really, really wanted tree-lined streets. We have a really cute wagon for Max that I wanted to be able to push, so
yeah. That is your ideal New York.
Yeah, this is what he envisioned. This is what I envisioned.
You can get both.
Yeah.
So this was the first apartment that we toured on the Upper East Side. It was a penthouse unit, as you can tell from the floor-to-ceiling windows.
Yeah, which was really nice, because then you got a lot of nice, bright light that came into the space. Kitchen was a little small, though, but I did like all the storage with all these closets being shown here. Also, the bedroom was a really good size. Really happy with the size of the bedroom, actually.
Yeah, me too. I liked that it was across the street from a Barry's boot camp. I will say that when we walked into the lobby, it had a funky smell.
Oh yeah, the space was a little outdated.
Yeah. So this was the second apartment that we toured on the Upper East Side. It was literally steps away from Central Park. Such a great location. Jeff wasn't very fond of the view on this one.
I mean, it was okay. I guess I'd like to see more. You like the New York charm though. That you
It was
see out
so
the window.
charming. Brick, brownstones.
Yeah. Really good closet here.
Amazing closet. It was a walk-in closet, which you don't get in New York.
You do get a lot of bright natural light that comes in though. I did like that. As well as all the finishes were more modern in this unit. Or I guess the whole apartment complex. Even right when you walked into the lobby, you could tell it was more recent, good-sized kitchen.
And then the roof deck on this one was beautiful. You can see all of Central Park, all of Midtown.
Yeah, amenities were really good as well. The gym, kids' playroom, that was really nice.
Yeah, that was cute.
Cool. So for apartment number 3, this was in the Midtown East area. This apartment was pretty good. I really like how modern it was, although the kitchen was extremely tiny. I will say actually even the overall space was much smaller than
This
what I would
was
have liked.
tinier than a lot of the other apartments that we looked at.
The bathroom's really nice though.
They did promote a lot of deals on Street Easy. I think we saw a deal from them every week.
Yeah. Good closet space. Bedroom's a little small.
It was just small overall.
Yeah, but nice.
Now this apartment was stunning. We actually looked at 2 units. The finishes were beautiful. They were gold. The layout was so cute. It had these little stairs that walked into the living room.
Yeah, I'd probably say this is our ideal or perfect unit that we were looking for. Only drawback is that since they were gut renovating the entire building, they started with the units, but everything outside the units was still under construction and would be under construction for like the first 6 months of us taking the space.
Yeah. This next one, it had this office / closet / nursery. It was so huge, still considered a 1-bedroom. Had these little stairs to the living room again. I definitely could imagine Christmas in this apartment, having our tree in the corner.
Appliances were a little delayed though. That was another drawback to the space.
Yeah, so I think the washer dryer they didn't have in each unit yet. They planned to, but it would take a few months until that happened. Until then, people would have to use the one in the building.
Yeah, man, look at that storage. Just the space is amazing overall.
So cute.
Alright, on to the west side, starting first in the Hell's Kitchen area. I think what was really appealing about this apartment was this front foyer, alcove, whatever you like to call it. Just because we needed a place to put a desk since we both work from home. This was a great option. Did like the layout.
I loved the windows, so pretty, nice natural lighting.
Yeah, the bedroom was a little small though for what we needed. It did have a good closet though. I think throughout the space for storage was pretty good though, I'd say.
I will say I didn't want to live in the Hell's Kitchen area and be too close to Times Square, so that was a drawback.
It's not that bad though.
Otherwise, it had good storage space. This apartment that we looked at, funny story, Jeff and I actually walked there separately, and when I walked there, I didn't really get the vibes that I wanted.
I felt pretty safe when I was walking.
There weren't too many coffee shops or any shops, actually, so.
Yeah. The space was really nice though, in terms of like layout and amount of space. I think actually for the square footage of this one, since it was so much, I think this was probably a little bit above our desired budget.
Yeah, but big bathroom, lots of closet space. I do believe that this is the only unit that we toured with 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, Really liked the leasing agent that took us around.
She was so nice.
Yeah, took her time.
Yeah, we didn't feel rushed at all. The amenities for this apartment was nice too.
Yeah, and a basketball court.
Yeah. And then of course, this little alcove area.
Could be an office.
Could be a nursery. Yeah, just really loved the space. The view was alright.
Yeah, I like that it was open though. The view was open, not being blocked by anything.
Now this unit we really loved.
Yeah, really high ceilings made the space feel definitely more grand, more breathing room for sure. Although I would say the finishes for this was a little outdated.
But look at those windows, floor to ceiling, corner unit.
Yeah, really good view. And what was nice about this view is that for what you see in the city, there weren't going to be any obstructions that were going to be going up, no new construction here.
I think the only downfall for this one was that the washer dryer was not in unit. It was across the hall, but yeah, I think that was the only thing.
Rooftop had the same nice view.
Yeah, amenities were just really good on this one.
So this next apartment in the Hudson Yards area, which personally I really do enjoy being in that area. Rachel maybe not so much.
I just really did not want to live on the west side.
What? But this is where like all the new developments going on, all the new tall buildings. Probably biased towards those buildings, but
Wow.
yeah.
Look at that view. There's the New Yorker.
Empire State Building.
Unbeatable.
Huge windows.
I will say the bedroom was kind of tiny.
Yeah. I mean, it's decent. It's not our ideal, but yeah, I wish it was a little bigger. And I also wish there was a little bit more closet space.
Yeah, super small in general. Finishes were
Finishes were good. Like clean, modern.
We looked at 2 units in this apartment. This one was facing the water.
Bathrooms were just amazing.
Yeah, look at that. Again, the bedroom is kind of tiny.
I think the windows in this unit compared to the last one were bigger here. This one also did have an island, which is a nice touch to the space.
But since it was facing the water, I felt really, really nauseous looking out the window, which was not ideal. But I will say that the amenities were the best.
Yeah, definitely. Children's playroom. That was really
So
nice.
cute. Max
Yeah.
didn't want to leave.
Gym was super nice.
And then the vessel.
Moving now into the Midtown location. I believe this was the first of 4 that we toured in this area. This one had a really good layout, really good finishes, decent size. I'd say there weren't really much drawbacks to this one other than maybe the price, because you're basically paying for that.
Yeah, we kind of walked in knowing that it was out of our price range.
Just a little above budget, yeah.
I honestly don't even remember the finishes or the layout.
It was all good.
All I remember.
Floor ceiling windows, corner units. This one had a basketball court.
Yeah, but still, all I could remember was that view.
Yeah, really nice view.
That's pretty much what you're paying for here. The roof deck, again, perfect.
Yeah, you can see the Chrysler Building there, Empire State Building.
I think you can also see the financial district.
Yeah, you can basically see everything from above there.
Yeah. By this point, I was completely done looking at apartments. I was tired.
I was not.
Everything started looking the same.
Not really.
Once you see one luxury apartment, you've pretty much seen them all.
No, this one had a really good layout because the bedroom was a good size as well as you had good storage space. We won't be fighting over closet space in this one.
get a really good view of the Empire State Building. It did feel a little dark in this unit, I'd say.
Nothing was quite memorable. Looking at it now, the kitchen looked nice. It was a decent apartment.
Yeah, menus were pretty good.
I didn't even look at the gym because I didn't want to walk anymore. I did look at the rooftop.
Oh yeah, this one definitely has that great view of the Empire State Building. Which is probably why we toured this in the first place. We saw the pictures online. Yeah.
Pictures were great.
Okay, on to the third location in Midtown. I have to say, I probably would call this our Goldilocks apartment, since everything here was just right. The size, the finishes, everything not too big or too small for this one.
It also had a partial view of the Empire State Building, and I personally really liked a fridge because it was kind of hidden.
Yeah, built in. This one also did have just an amazing gym. I think it was probably the best gym out of all the ones that we toured.
They partnered with Nike on it.
Designed by Nike.
And
it was massive.
Huge. The basketball court, it had a Peloton studio.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. They had an indoor golf range.
Bedroom was good size.
Yeah, bedroom was a good size.
With that partial view of the Empire State Building. And the closet. It was probably the biggest closet we saw.
Definitely the biggest closet out of all the tours.
You could live in that.
You can put a crib in there, which we wouldn't. This last and final apartment was the perfect example of why you should tour a unit first before signing the lease, because the pictures on Street Easy were so deceiving.
Oh yeah, definitely do the 5-hour flight if necessary.
Yeah, it was just not it.
Yeah, I think even from the get-go, the tour guide was like, what, 15 minutes late? The experience was not good, so.
There were about 6 of us in this tiny apartment. I even remember there was a bug that flew on Jeff while we were in the lobby.
Oh yeah, straight to my neck. Yeah, that was a great way to start the apartment tour. I think the size was okay, but yeah, the pictures online really got us. There is supposed to be a nice view of the Empire State Building though on the rooftop,
which we did not get a chance to look at because we kind of already knew our decision once we walked in. Yeah, the space was just incomplete.
Okay, well that was a lot of videos.
Or really, it was a lot of walking, is what it reminded me of. I think, 7 to 9 miles of walking a day, I think it was.
Yeah, but spoiler alert, none of those units is the one that we actually chose.
Well, you'll see the apartment is in there.
Yes.
Yeah, but just the unit will probably be a similar unit, different layout.
Yes, which we'll explain when we do our apartment tour video, which hopefully will come soon once we finish building everything and unpacking everything, or should I say, Jeff will finish building everything.
Of course.
Because Jeff thinks I'm not the best.
You just don't
I don't
follow
like instructions. Yes.
You have to read to know how to put together.
Yeah, so you'll see all of that whenever that video is posted, when everything is furnished, and we're really excited for you guys to see what we chose, our New York City home, and yeah.
We made it! We're here.
We did. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned!
You say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.